This is 35 shirts right here. It is Friday afternoon. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been crying again. And that's okay, because at least I had a good morning. So that's a step in the right direction. I helped Clay clean out his closet. Y'all, the boys got way too many clothes. Let me show you what we cleaned out. 35 shirts. There are 6 pairs of pants in here and 4 pairs of shoes. So yeah, he probably kept probably 40 shirts, and he kept everything else. He just had a bunch of shirts. I'm not sure why we ended up with a bunch of shirts, but we're good now. We purged his closet, and I need to do the same thing to mine, but today ain't the day. Daniel Boone brought us to Cracker Barrel.
No, I didn't.
This morning. We fixing to eat because I hope I get myself back together and get us back on our diet. But this morning we just gonna tear some Cracker Barrel up, aren't we, Clay? This is my favorite thing, y'all. Is these eggs in a basket from Cracker Barrel and this hash brown casserole. Oh Jesus, me and Clay both love it, don't we, Clay? And Dan gets him a double meat, double eggs, double biscuits and everything, and then he ordered him a pancake to go with it.
No, I didn't. They just overmade that.
This is our last hurrah, isn't it, Dan? We keep saying we're gonna go on a diet, and here we sit eating all these carbs. Y'all, I love coming in Cracker Barrel just so I can look at all this stuff. Look, I'm gonna come up here to the baby stuff because we're gonna have babies soon. Look, I love these little things, these little bibs, but I could make those. Look at these socks. Oh my God, I gotta come back up here for the grandbabies. Oh yeah, look at these little boots. Oh my gosh, so cute. How cute. Yeah, and so they have a lot of the Matilda Jane looking clothes right here. I love those. Whew, I just love this store, y'all. This is mainly why I love the store. Oh my God. We won't have a baby this year at Christmas, but we will have 2 next year at Christmas. Oh God, y'all, I can't handle it. I love Christmas. Maybe this will get my mood up. I forgot we even had this thing. Clay used to have a lot of trouble with his toenails getting ingrown, and so I would make him soak his feet in Epsom salt, gosh, like every 2 or 3 days, because we were having so much trouble out of his toes. Well, we've had the toenails removed about 75, well, not 75, but you know, a lot of times. And so now we don't have trouble out of it anymore. So this was just in there in his closet. So I stole it. I'm just giving myself, I didn't steal it, I borrowed it. I'm fixing to sit here and give these old feet a pedicure. Ooh, it's warm water. Wait a minute. I want to feel some bubbles. Why don't I feel any bubbles? Am I supposed to do something different to it? No, that's just off and on. I want to feel some bubbles. Oh, it feels good to your feet, though. Ooh. Rubbing it on these things. Ooh, that feels good. I'm going to sit here and soak my feet. Yes, I am. I'm not going to talk long because this road that I'm on today is so loud. I've noticed it in other vlogs that this is just a really loud road, so I won't talk long. I'm already choking back tears. Today is a month since she's been gone. And I started out the day in bed crying. But I said, nope, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to get up, I'm going to get dressed, and I'm going to get out of the house. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also going to go to the grocery store and buy groceries today so that I can eat better. I'm also going to go and tan again. I haven't tanned in, I don't know, months. I don't know how long it's been since I've tanned, but I'm going to go start my tanning bag. I'm going, see how the road got quiet? Now it got loud. I hate this road. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep myself busy, because if I don't, I'm just going to cry. I'm probably going to cry anyway. But at least I'll be out of the house doing something and not laying there just eating M&M's all day. So today's the month. Probably the hardest month of my life. This is my second day tanning, and hopefully it does some good. My only goal today is to not cry. That's it. That's my only goal. Oh, and I've tanned for 2 days. I did not want to. I had to just make myself go. But I know it will make me feel better if I will just make myself go. And who knows? I've tanned for 2 days now, and I'm not crying, and I have my hair done and my makeup on. So it's a step in the right direction, right? When I get stressed out, my hair falls out. I've always been that way. Always been that way. And I mean, I wouldn't call what has happened stress, but I know it does stress your body. It doesn't know that I'm upset, like it's sadness. It just knows that, I'm stressed. Anyway, my body is stressed out, be it tears or whatever. It's been stressed out. And when I get stressed out, y'all, I lose my hair terribly. Let me show you. This is when I washed it last night. Y'all, that's how much hair I lose every time I wash my hair when I'm stressed out. So I got to quit all this being stressed out. I'm feeling pretty good, y'all. I know tanning always works for me. It always, always, always makes me feel better. And why I get in a I don't know what a mood that I go, I just don't want to go tan. It's definitely a vicious cycle. When I don't feel good, I don't want to go tan. When I don't tan, I don't feel good. So I have tanned, I think 3 times. I think 3 times this week. Well, the first 2 times, I was pretty sure she was putting me in a bed that didn't have good bulbs in it, because like I haven't tanned in at least 2 months. I mean, at all, none, not at all. And I tanned. I said, just put me in there for 20 minutes. And I thought, well, if I feel like I'm getting too much, I'll just get out. And I didn't. I couldn't even tell I had been in the tanning bed, which is kind of unusual, because usually when I go back for the first time after not tanning for a while, I will get a little bit red. Not much. I mean, I don't even get red, y'all. I get a little bit, like my skin just feels just a little bit, I don't know how to describe it. I can just tell I've had a little bit of sun. But I don't sunburn. I tan real easily. But, so the first 2 days, I couldn't, I mean, I just wasn't, she put me in the same bed both times. I couldn't, I just didn't feel like I was getting anything. Well, yesterday, she put me in a different bed. Y'all, about 5 minutes in, I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. It had new bulbs, I'm sure, because I saw the box of bulbs standing at the end of the hall. So, yeah, I was like, okay, 5 minutes is all I needed today. So that just goes to show you, just a little bit does so much good. Because this is the first time, y'all, I have really felt, like I've come on here and I've talked and stuff. Here, I'm going to do it again. But not as bad. And I was going to say that tears are always right at the surface, and here they come. Jesus Christ. But I feel better. I really do. I'm still tearing up, but I feel a bunch better. And I'm just going to keep going until because I know it'll help. I know it helps. It helps me feel better. And I know there are people out there that say, oh, but, the tanning bed causes skin cancer. You're right, it does. And so does having a low vitamin D. When you have thyroid problems and you have a very low vitamin D like I do, that causes its own kinds of cancer. So what do? Everything we do, in my opinion, causes cancer if you do it, too much. So I try to keep it in moderation, and maybe I'll regret it. I don't know. I'm going to regret not feeling better and laying in this bed for the rest of my life, because I think I've gained about 13 pounds back. I'm not sure. I thought I had gained more, but I wasn't paying attention when I got on the scale, or either I lost some more, because I have stopped I think the reason I didn't gain more than I did, seriously, because I'm not even lying when I say I lived on M&Ms. I lived on M&Ms. I wasn't eating food. No, I would go and buy that the big sharing bag or whatever it's called of the M&Ms, and I'd eat the whole thing every day. And that's all I ate. I wasn't eating food. And so that's kind of why I don't think I gained very much, because while I was eating M&Ms, that was all I was eating. I wasn't eating any food of any kind. So I'm doing better. I'm eating some food, not the right foods. And I can really tell it, y'all. When I eat good, I've had 3 back surgeries, and so my back just kills me all the time. And anyway, all that doesn't hurt as bad when I eat good. I also have carpal tunnel in my hands, so when I cake, it hurts so much. But when I'm eating right, it doesn't hurt like that, y'all. I know that sounds crazy, and I would have never believed it had it not actually happened to me. And I've never heard that before. But when I'm eating, I had carpal tunnel so bad, that was one of the reasons I ended up quitting, closing my cake shop to the public, because I would literally cry at night because my hands hurt so bad when I was working a lot. And now, I don't work as much as I used to, but still, they would hurt. But when I'm eating really low carb, y'all, Jesus, I'm gonna choke to death. My hands don't hurt at all. It's crazy. And like I've said before, Dan said he's feeling it too. He feels bad. So hopefully we're fixing to go on a little road trip, and I knew better than to try to start before we got on the road trip, because I knew I would do bad on the road trip too. So I decided that maybe it's not right, but I decided to put our start date after our trip, because I knew that even though starting would be good, I would immediately cheat, because we're going to leave for our trip, and I would end up cheating on my trip every day. So when I get back, y'all, it's fixing to get serious as shit around here with our diet. We're gonna all get better. Hopefully I'll keep tanning and keep feeling emotionally better, because I know, I know, y'all guys, you just don't know. I think you can probably imagine, but I love people, but I keep myself shut off from people, because while I love people, I get stressed out being around people. I know that sounds crazy, because I'm always loud and outgoing, but I don't like being around very many people. I can be around just a few people very easily, but very many people, I don't like to be around them. So I keep myself secluded. I don't go around people. And like I said, I love people. I love people. And that's what's so great about YouTube. I get to share and have experiences. I get to talk to y'all. You talk to me, which I absolutely love. And in the midst of this, while everything was as rough as it, Gina, I'm gonna cry again. Jesus Christ, stop it. While everything was as rough as it got, I didn't let anybody around me
but I could come to YouTube and read the comments, and it made me feel so much better. So thank you guys. I love you so much. Yeah, thank y'all. Okay, I'm going to quit talking about stuff like that because I want to quit crying. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of crying. So, some good news. Dan and Clay have been working for a couple that are just, y'all, they're so sweet. They're so good to Dan and Clay. And he had a car that he wanted to sell. And so we've let Clay get it. Clay's got a car, y'all. We he let them work it off, like they worked in trade for the car. And Dan is all about that kind of deal, y'all. He's a what do you call that? It's a barter. He loves to barter. He trades work for, literally, we've traded work for everything under the sun. Well, he and Clay traded work for a car. And so Clay has a car. I'm so excited for him. I'm fixing to go out there and clean on it for him and get it cleaned up because he's so proud of it. And he doesn't have his driver's license. Maybe that wasn't the smart thing to do, but Clay is fixing to be 25 years old, and he wants nothing more. Like, the only thing on this planet that he wants is to drive, is to have a car and drive. He doesn't have his driver's license, but we're going to download, and we've had it on there before, and he's worked on it before, but we got busy and didn't follow up with it. But we're going to help him study and try to get his driver's license. And I don't know that he'll ever drive, anywhere but right here, if we ever manage to do that. I don't know. Because we are from the country, or whatever you want to say. I'm going to take him out on the back roads, and I'm going to let him drive where there's no traffic. Yeah. Clay's got a car. I'm so excited for him.
Y'all, this is Clayman's car. He's gonna be sharp going down the road, isn't he? I got out here and cleaned it up just a little bit for him today. Not much. We need to do some more cleaning, but y'all, he is so proud of this car, and I'm proud for him to have something too, even if all it does is sit here and he looks at it. But I think we'll get on these back roads and let him drive as much as we can on the back roads and stuff.